guys, Mr. and Mrs. Flashback here with another week video. If you just came from our weekend video, you saw how bad that was. So hopefully, because like today, we're literally not that far from our weekend. So
if you're new, if this is Linda, this is Linda. I am Cam running over what's sold in our online store. We're going to show you what's sold Monday through Thursday, so 4 days of sales. We try to sell $400 a day. We buy stuff at garage sales, thrift stores, and estate sales, and try to sell them on platforms like eBay. It was a rougher week last weekend, and honestly, today was rough. We started off with about 3 sales in the morning to get going, and then it just died. Yeah. And I was praying. I was like, God, we need some sales to come through here, and luckily, some came through in the 11th hour. Yeah. How did we do?
So we came in at 12 sales across 2 of our platforms for just under $545.
What a comeback. And I think we were at like 90 for the first 3 sales. So it was great. One big ticket item really came, actually 2 of them that are a little bit higher dollars. So that was cool. Let's get into it.
First up, over on Depop, we sold this pair of Vans. They're the skate highs. They're women's size 8 in this like light brown. And those did sell for $30 plus the buyer paid shipping.
I got those for $5. So it's good.
Then we go over to eBay. We start off with one of our free items that we got from somebody at our church. This is a 2021 Mego, M-E-G-O, sci-fi Star Trek original. It's Dr. McCoy, the 8-inch action figure. The box and everything is actually in really good condition, and that sold for $36 shipped.
Yes.
Then we have a pair of KD USA 1-inch and 15/16 combination wrenches.
Larger wrenches there.
$24 shipped.
They came with a big bundle of tools.
Then you guys remember that Hot Wheels Mario Kart Rainbow Road Raceway. We are starting to sell pieces off of it. We sold the we sold Boo, we sold the starting point, and I think we sold the finishing point, right? Mm-hmm. And then now we're selling track pieces. So this is 2 of the curve pieces, sold for $32.50.
They do break apart into
smaller
quarters.
Than that, yeah.
So I just left them like this to keep them all together, but for shipping, we can probably break them down and save someone some size.
Then another set of our egg weights sold, the purples, for $21 shipped. Then another set of another piece off of that Rainbow Roadway. This is the actual Rainbow Road part. It's the long, bumpy part. I think this is at the end. Or is this the beginning?
I don't know. There's also a long track that's just straight.
In the color.
Yeah, in like rainbow color, but this is the bumpy one. So
one goes at the front, one goes in the middle. So it's just kind of.
The cool thing is, I bought this. If you didn't know, I bought the whole track with King Boo in there. We paid $10 at a garage sale. Sold King Boo for $48 within a couple days. The kids played with the track for a little while. They were done with it, and now we're gonna make extra money on this track. So
and that sold for $34.
We're already in the profit on everything.
Then Hal Leonard Guitar Method, the complete edition, sold for $16 shipped. Then we have a CZUR Shine Ultra Series. It's a Pro Book document scanner. It is used, but it's still in the box.
It's in really good shape. Got it at a garage sale.
Comes with the scanner, the cord, and then the foot pedal to like make it work, I guess.
And it was, I think, $4 or $6 or something like that.
And it sold for $80 shipped. And we had quite a few messages on it too, so people wanted it.
Yeah, this was a good sell-through on that.
Then, back in that boutique business, the Barbie boutique, another set of Cameron's fancy Ken doll items sold. This is his 2-piece gray suit. They do have the Mattel tags on there. They're a 60s piece for Ken, and those did sell for $20 for the suit set.
That's our second piece to sell, so like $33, $34 in sales. I spent $20 on all the stuff.
I got out.
Those are our hangers we already had listed, so they're from something else.
It's just so cute, guys. I'm gonna have to get like a little mini like clothing rack so we can hang them on there.
But they do sell. If you can find the vintage stuff, there is a market for them. So very happy with that. Maybe we're in the profit now. We're close to it, probably, if not there. But the good news is that maybe close. But the next item should probably push us into the profit for sure. So, and we have a bunch of outfits to sell. So, stuff, yeah.
Then off of Braun Juicer, we have the it's one of the blades. I'm not sure which one it is. It's to juice the things, but that's over $25 shipped. There we had like orange one and stuff, so there's like different colors.
This is a different brand. Braun is a pretty good brand though. B-R-A-U-N. It's a pretty good Breville Braun. There's some brands you start to see with the stuff that usually have a better value if you can find the pieces. So
Then Christmas is on its way, even though Halloween's not over yet. There he is. This is a vintage, hard to find, rare TPI Canada 38-inch Christmas nutcracker in the blue coat. We did sell
I have 2 of them.
Pair of them. There they are. They're not in perfect condition. They're pretty dirty, but I've actually seen a lot of people take these and they'll either resell or repaint them, or they will just clean them up. You can tell that they've fallen over a couple times. Their noses are kind of squished in, and their paint is not perfect, but they still are in really good condition. They don't have any cracking on them or anything. So somebody will be able to... No lights. Somebody will just be able to buy the new set of lights. We bought them even for like my candy canes and stuff, so they're not too expensive. But we did sell those for $120 shipped, and nope, $120 plus $30 shipping, and luckily they're going to Cali, so it shouldn't be too bad. Do have to box them up because obviously blow molds are not like, you know, indestructible.
Yeah, they can definitely crack or break.
Yeah, they're crackable.
So I'll bubble wrap them up. We have the larger bubble wrap, the longer roll, so we'll wrap them in that a couple times and then put them together, and then $30 on shipping. Should probably be okay. They're going to San Francisco, I think.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is I bought these for $3 a piece from another reseller. I paid $6, and I listed them locally thinking, oh, someone will probably offer me $50-$60 for them and they can have them. And I'm like, I'll list them on eBay just in case. I'll list them high, I'll list them plus shipping. No one will probably buy them, but just in case if someone's out there, and they sold in a week on eBay. I wasn't really planning on shipping them, but...
Blow molds are, obviously, they are becoming a little more popular. Like, you can find more blow molds at, like, Walmart and Home Depot and stuff, the newer ones. But obviously, these vintage ones, that they're made different. And
there's some vintage Halloween ones that do really well, too.
Halloween ones, yeah.
Yeah, so I was happy about that. Like I said, I wasn't planning on shipping them, but we'll get them packed up and out of here. It was worth the money. $6 and 130, yeah. And they're paying shipping, so, yeah.
Then last but not least is this dirty KitchenAid, a 9-cup food processor motor base.
And it's dirty because I left it like this. It's sitting on the back of one of our shelves. This is an old listing.
Very old.
It's a KitchenAid base. I don't sell a lot of bases. You guys have seen us sell some. I pick and choose usually which ones seem to be selling for a little bit quicker, you know, sell-through rate. If the sell-through rate's not there, then I don't list them anymore.
Yeah.
Just because they take up so much space. Some of them are very heavy. So this one is one I listed before, and I thought for sure it was red. I'm like, there's not many red ones. If your red one breaks, there's not much competition. You'll want it. And it sat and sat and sat and sat and sat, and it finally sold. But it's on the back of a shelf, literally the backmost part of the kitchen. So it's never been cleaned off. So I brought it. I have to wipe it down. We'll get it all cleaned up for them. I'm sure it still works. It was in really good shape when we got it. Yeah. But it's one of those things where it's like, probably wasn't worth listing, but it did sell for good money.
39 and some change.
Yeah, so we'll make some money on it. But with the bases, and we're selling these food processors and juicer parts, not every base gets sold. You really got to look and break it down. Unless you just have ample room to store them forever, you can. But you might be holding on to a bunch of just kitchen bases for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So
the bases aren't the parts that go out. So.
Yeah, and the thing is if they do, you know,
most people will just go buy a new one.
Yeah, and the thing is too, they're also the biggest piece usually, so some of them are heavy. So shipping, so even if you want to say, I'll sell it cheap for $20, well, the shipping might be $14, you know, so it might not be worth it. You want to probably sell it for at least probably $40 for it to be worth shipping it. So that is all we got. I'm glad we came through with some sales because it was a rough start to the day. We'll be back in a second with what sells on Tuesday. Back with sales for Tuesday. How did we do?
Oh, it's Tuesday, huh? So we had 13 sales on our main platform, eBay, for $710, which is literally almost at our weekend.
Yeah, sad. Crazy. And we woke up to a bunch of sales, which it's been pretty consistent all day today. Just sales kind of every few hours is a sale or two. So let's get into it. First off.
First up, from Salvation Army Online Auctions, Cameron got this Sammy, is it Hagar? Hagar. Best of All Worlds VIP concert tour. It's a hockey jersey style from 2024. Sold for $99. Shipped. And it is going eBay International.
For us, I had 2 of those and a big lot of jerseys with some hockey jerseys and some football and baseball all mixed in, and those were concert ones thrown in. And I think I spent $100 and something on everything, and I sold 2 of those for one for $100 and one for over $100. So it ended up being a pretty good deal just on those, plus everything else we got. So that was awesome.
Then also Salvation Army online auctions. Cameron got this vintage Reebok NFL Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is Derek Brooks, number 55. It's one of the 4XL football jerseys. Cameron got a lot of 4XL ones in one of those online auctions. And obviously larger sizes sell better. So that one sold for $72 shipped.
He's a great player too. He was in the
nice.
Super Bowl team for the 2002 Buccaneers. We used to watch him a lot growing up. So I think it's going to someone international on that one too, right?
That one?
Is it? Oh, okay. Never mind. I got confused.
Not yet.
Okay.
Then Cameron got this 1997 vintage Chantal, Chantal, Cervity tea kettle with the glass warming stand.
Linda will have to look at this.
I'll show you what
show you.
it is. So this is the Chantal. It was a nice bright navy blue kind of vibe. Not navy blue.
The warming
bright
stand
blue.
is here. I listed it first as just the serving. Then I found this when I bought the stuff, and I was like, oh, these go together. And I just added a picture of that too.
So that's the glass warming stand right there.
I paid $10 for that. It sold for
$65 shipped.
That was good.
Then we have a vintage 90s NCAA Nebraska Huskers sweater with the big Nebraska right across the top. It's in like this very light gray with red and black on there, and it sold for 88 and some change.
That was an estate sale where everything was expensive except the clothes. $4. Pull it off the rack on the last day of the sale. $4. And I was like, I saw it from when I walked in the room. I was like, that's a big spell out on there. I wonder what that is. When I saw Nebraska, I was like, oh, this is for sure gonna sell.
Next up, Cameron got this MSI MPG X570 gaming motherboard. We have no way to test it because we don't build computers. So
No.
Cameron just looked at it as best he could, sees that nothing's broken, nothing looks rusted or anything. I mean, it looks all in decent enough condition.
It's still as is.
Yeah, so we sold it as is. It is what it is. You get what you get. And so we had it listed for around I think it was around 90, and then it was on sale for like 80 something, and then somebody came through and said, hey, would you do, I think they wanted it for 50, and I was like, I need a little bit more just because of what it is. So we do 65, and they said yeah. So they said it's a good deal whether it works or not, and at least for the risk of it, it's a good deal.
It's not, I don't recommend buying computer parts. If you can test them, that's great. I got a bunch of these from my source a couple years ago, and this is actually sat, I believe, in a box for a long time because I didn't want to list it. I don't know if it works, so I just did a quick exam and look at all the ports and see if I could see anything that was broken. I could not, but there's some risk, so I don't recommend this unless you're able to test it or you pulled it from a working environment.
Yeah.
So.
Then from the Disney 200 buy, the second set of Disney ornaments,
Doorknob.
we got the Disney Alice in Wonderland doorknob ornament. There you go, super cute. And he did sell for $20 shipped.
Not a whole lot.
No. Then we have this eco-worthy water pressure pump. It's a marine
It's a pump.
And
it's brand
RV
new.
marine pump kind of thing. It's brand new, and it sold for $60 shipped.
This was cool because while we were on vacation, my main source texted me and said, hey, when are you coming back? I got some stuff for you. He texted me this and some other brand new stuff, and he wanted like $40 for all of it. He says, can you Zelle my girlfriend? I want the money now. And I said, yeah, as long as you hold it for me. And this was one of those items. It was basically 4 items for 10, or 5 items, 2 of them for $5, and then the rest were $10 each. And this was, so it was $10, and it sold for, what'd you say?
$60 shipped.
So pretty good. Yeah, I sold some of the other stuff that was already from that buy. So
Nice.
he comes through sometime with some good stuff.
Then out of our car parts, we have this Nissan and Infinity insulator clamp clips lot, sold for $27 and some change.
Very nice.
Then from our savers, we picked up this Celebrate It brand Halloween Scarecrow Pumpkin. It's a fiber optic kind of
Yeah, you can see by the hair. It's got the fiber optic part on the hair. I don't know if anywhere else. I think that's where it is. I don't remember. Did you pick those up? Maybe I did. I want to say it was like $14 or $13 plus we get a little bit of a discount, but it sold for.
It sold for 42 and some change. And the pumpkin is like, I don't think he's, it's all cloth, I think. Yeah, it's all cloth. He's not
well, no,
plastic.
he's hard on. He's got a cloth covering.
He's got a cloth covering. I would not recommend putting this outside.
The thing about fiber optic is a lot of I've sold a lot of fiber optic snowmen. And this is another thing. So if you find holiday decorations that are fiber optic, some of them go really good. I sold some snowmen for like $100 in a box like this. I bought 3 of them from one sale. And I think I sold 2 of them like the first week or 2 we had them. So it wasn't even Christmas time. So look out for the fiber optic stuff because there is a following for that.
Yeah, gives a retro vibe and people like to decorate with it still.
So.
Then we have this giant book. It's the Africana Encyclopedia from 1999. It's a first edition and it sold for $32.
This is a heavy, even though, I mean, we pick up books that this is just a heavy book for us.
Bulky.
It's just thick. So that was, I think I paid $5 for that or something like that.
Yeah, I think too.
So.
Then a set of our nail polish sold. They get 8 paparazzi nail polishes, 4 rose gold rendezvous and 4 Egypt at night for $20 shipped, and it's actually going to a repeat buyer. So. And
I had just bought more of this. I bought more of each of those, and then I bought 2 sets of purple. Well, maybe one purple we already had, but I bought some purple ones too from the same lady. So I spent like another $30 or something on a whole IKEA bag full of nail polish. And I was like, we keep selling it. It's not fast, but it moves enough where we're making money. Plus, I'm going to have a whole new listing to make with the purple ones. Yeah. So, figure we'll try it. It's pretty good. It's for one of those multi-quantities.
Then we have My First Christmas Songbook. It's Carols for Beginning Pianists as sheet music, so for $13 and some change. Last but not least, we have these Juicy Couture Women's Extra Large Jogger Pants, so for $35 shipped.
The only thing about them is, I don't know. They say XL.
That's an XL.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. It's women's clothes, so I'm not really sure on the sizing. And it says jogger, but it actually says sleepwear.
Yeah, but...
That's jogger, I guess, is the style more so, right? It looks like a jogger because of the way it's going to be on your leg like that.
Yeah.
So, Juicy Couture is one of those brands that there is some value, especially when you have the velour. Like if you have the tracksuit, the velour tracksuit, Juicy Couture, I think those sell pretty well. So... goal achieved for my activity for the day. Look at me. Anyways, just barely made it. We'll see you guys in the next clip with what sells on Wednesday. Back with sales for Wednesday. How did we do?
Not as good as the last 2 days. You guys know we had 2 really good days. But we had 11 sales on our main platform, eBay, for $435. So we still made goal.
Yeah, it just happened to be in the positives with regard to making goal, and this is a really easy packing day for us, which is nice.
Yeah, because it's after midnight.
Yeah, it's late tonight. How do we do? Already, let's go with that first. The best one first.
Best one first. We have this Filson Dryden nylon briefcase in the color Whiskey. It is new with tags. It's actually a really nice. It's got a lot of pockets, and these zippers on this thing are like, they're beefy. These are not like baby zippers. These things are huge.
Yeah, Filson is a really good brand that they make clothing, I believe, too.
Filson, Filson.
So I got this from someone on Facebook Marketplace for $70. I guess it was a gift. He didn't want it or something, is what he said. He's kind of a weird dude. But paid $70, got it, and it sold for
$186 shipped.
And it sold in a couple weeks. The cool thing was, after I picked that up, I went to another sale and I bought that Midland like hand crank radio, a brand new Roku, Vitamix mixer that was a garage sale right next to his house. So it was awesome. Just turned out perfectly.
Then from Camp 2025, 2 more of my Y2K vintage pillowcases. This is a pair of Disney Cinderella and Snow White ones. So Cinderella's on one side, Snow White's on the other. So I get a pair of them for $24 shipped. I did pay
$2 each.
$2 each, yeah. I think I got like 6 different ones.
We sold Thomas, I think.
Thomas the Train. I
got a Bob the Builder.
Like Bob the Builder, and then I have like 2 more of the Disney princess ones, right?
I think that's all we have.
So.
But Thomas sold right away for like $14, $15, $16 or something. These for $25. I wouldn't pay much more than that for one pillowcase though, because a lot of them, when I look, they go for like 12 to 20 or so individually. Yeah. If you have a set, a little bit better. And obviously, if the whole sheet set, even better. But I would try to pay $2 or less. If you can get them for less, even better, because then you could probably price a little more competitively. But we sold 3 of them, half of them, in just a couple months. So a couple more to go. Next up, we have the Kane Chronicles. These are the books that are in hardcovers with dust jackets, the complete set 1 through 3. We did get these at our library's used bookstore, probably for under $1 a piece. They are first edition ones by Rick
Riordan, and they sold for $25 shipped.
Yeah, he wrote like the Heroes of Olympus, I think, series and stuff. So
okay.
I bought a whole. I think they were actually $1 a piece. These ones after I got my discount, she said. But I got like 12 or 14 different ones of him, and they're all hardcover. So
nice ones too.
Pretty good. We sold one set for $50 already. So.
Nice. Then our local Angel View, Cameron got this JVC remote, sold for 12 and some change.
I don't even remember picking this up or when. So that's cool.
Then the Opera buy, been a minute on that one. We have the Unsung Irving Berlin. It's a 2 CD set, sealed. It's been up for since last year, and so I did take an offer of $10 shipped on that.
Bye-bye.
It was at 15, so it's just...
It was on sale, too.
Been there a minute, yeah. Then we have this Honeywell 1-week programmable digital thermostat, sold for $28 shipped.
Paid 10 for this. They got a bunch of brand new sealed stuff, so $10. That sold in a day, so that was a good one. Even 10 of the 28 with a shipping that's under £1, and it sells that fast, it's just hard not to pick it up. So
then we have the Training Brigade yearbook for Fort Polk, Indiana. Or sorry,
really
Louisiana.
Cool cover there.
It's the 1st Battalion of 67, I think.
Yeah.
And that one did sell for $17 shipped.
The spine is, it's like coming loose, so I thought it was pretty cheap.
Then we have another remote. This is a Lasco oscillating tower fan replacement button remote control, so for $16 shipped.
Lascos always sell for 10 to 17, 18 bucks, depending on what fan or heater it is. So some sell better than others.
Then Cameron was at Savers and picked up this Crossil home shower curtain. It's in gold. It's a polyester new in package, 72 inches.
It's called Gold Carlisle.
Shower curtain.
I'm guessing Carlisle must be this style with like a little fringy. I got 2 of these. One shower curtain and one's like a regular curtain or something. And same brand, same gold color. Paid $7 a piece for them from Savers. I was just telling Linda, I love finding this sealed, you know,
fancy stuff.
Yeah, or just like shower sheet sets and different stuff. Usually you can get them pretty cheap.
My Aunt Tony would like this.
And
her bathroom has this.
I sold different ones. We sold sheet sets. We've sold shower curtains. We've sold valance, you know, things, different ones. So $7 in about a month or two. It sold for
$50 shipped. It was originally $67. So
that was a pretty good deal there.
Then out of Cameron's, this is the original stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not the new stuff.
Yeah, this is
okay. Cameron got a bunch of birthday decorations and a lot of My Little Pony stuff. This is a set of 8 thank you cards with their little
it's actually 2 sets of thank you cards, right?
2 sets of 8 thank you cards.
They're just different styles.
Different styles. Those did so for 10 and then some change.
I think it was $30 for the whole tub of just different decorations. And we've already sold a bunch of Hello Kitty. We've sold.
And this person's a repeat buyer, so I have to see if they bought them before also.
So we have a bunch more of that kind of stuff too left. We have a couple My Little Pony sets, LOL Surprise.
Cocomelon?
That was from a different set.
Frozen?
We sold those all. Frozen, I think, is in there. And there's one more. Trolls, yep. So we actually have a whole set of My Little Pony we saved for Tori, but she told me just yesterday that she wants an Elsa birthday next year. Frozen. So we'll see how long that lasts.
She changed her mind.
But the My Little Pony stuff should sell. So, yep.
And last but not least, another set of our egg weights sold. The 1.5 pound handheld weight set.
This is the box they come. I never show you guys this, but
the original box, yeah.
They were brand new actually, but they're kind of like have dust and stuff from being. Yeah, because you can see the boxes. But a lot of them, the bags are brand new, sealed.
You seem kind of like water damaged, basically, based on how it is.
But there's no rust on the units, though, which is cool.
Yeah.
So I got a bunch of these. I just went through and counted my last bid and set up all my listings. So I have everything listed. Well, at least I know the numbers of everything I've left. We don't have many of the black ones left. We have a lot of pink and teal. So if you need them, pink and teal are where it's at.
Yeah.
We have the most of those.
And those sold for $19.50 shipped. We have them going for like $21 and then like the discount and stuff like that. And then
she ships them for like $8.
Yeah, because remember these are 1.5 pounds each, so you're shipping over 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Even though they're tiny.
It's a 4-pound package.
It's a 4-pound package.
6x4x4 or 4-pound package.
We put them in a small one, but yeah, it's still 4 pounds, so it still costs $8. Sometimes it's like $8.92. So.
It just depends on where it's going. So anyways, We make probably anywhere from like $6 to $10.
This one will be $8.92. It's going to New York.
$6 to $10 probably profit per take home, something like that, I'm assuming. So it just depends on how the shipping is, where it's going. And I spent $50 on the whole case of them, so we're already in the profit. And
we think we're selling like 2 to 3 a week right now. So based on his numbers and everything, we might not even make it till the first of the year when everyone starts buying workout stuff.
It made me want more. I was like, man, I wish I had more for the new year, because these would probably be a good seller. One lady bought them and she goes, I was surprised at how heavy 3 pounds is. But she weighed them. She goes, they're right. They do weigh 1.5 pounds each. So, because they do, when you feel it, it's like, whoa, because it's so dense.
Yeah, very dense.
But very cool. It's been one of those great multi-quantity buys. Love to have stuff like this in the store. Like I said, it makes good money, and it's from one source who keeps paying off. Right now, she is my second best source.
We have to get her a Christmas card.
Yeah, pretty much. I have my number one. He's kind of not been as great lately. He's having a hard time finding some stuff, but she's really come through with the multi-quantity stuff, which is
might
awesome.
get invited to the Grinchmas party.
She might. I might have to invite her.
Yeah.
I see her at garage sales too sometimes. So she not only sells, but I see her buying. I'm like, don't be buying my stuff, you know? So I actually bought stuff that she's bought at garage sales before and resold. So
but missed out.
But her prices are always so good. She's very fair. So that's it. We'll see you guys in the next video with what sells, or next clip with what sells on Thursday. Back with sales for Thursday. How did we do?
Good. We did maintain, so that was good. We came in at 10 sales on our main platform, eBay, for just over $530.
Great week. Every day I think we made goal.
Yes.
Hope you have a good weekend too. Let's get into it. Some cool items here.
First up, we have this vintage 1995 Bad Boy Club t-shirt. It's size extra large, kind of distressed.
It's got a cool logo for the show.
Good logo. Okay.
Or I should say good graphic, not a logo. It's a good graphic on the back. Got the little bad boy looking dude.
Kind of looks like rocks or like cement or something.
Yeah, kind of from what, and I think I paid like $7 to $9 for it shipped, and then sold for?
Sold for $40 shipped.
Interesting enough, on Depop, someone asked, why is this worth so much? And
I told them, well, we base it on current market value, condition, availability, lots of different things, and just, I said, unfortunately, you know, this style, actually this logo is not easier to find, so.
He didn't buy it.
He didn't buy it, but
this person did for full price.
Yeah, $40 shipped.
Next.
Then we have this Bible, the System Bible. It's the Study Enlarged Edition, a King James version with a genuine Morocco leather from 1960, sold for $65 shipped.
Pretty good.
Then we have a clean water tank for the Bissell Pet Stain Eraser, sold for $13.50 shipped.
Sorry, I wasn't ready.
The Pet Stain Eraser is a smaller one, so that's the clean water tank.
Yeah, this one was, I think, free. It was from the from the dumpster, so I would have thrown it away.
$13.50 shipped on that. Then that Breville
I think this is the right piece. Hopefully
warmer piece that we sold the other day.
It's like a tea maker.
This is the tea maker kettle. It's a 1.5 liter kettle. It sold for $140 shipped. Let me show you guys what it is.
Yeah, I paid like 19 or 18, 14, something like that from Savers, and we sold the one piece, I think, for 50 or 60, the base, and then we've now sold this, and we have one more piece to go.
So that's a good one to look out for. Next up, the $400 sweats and t-shirts, or not t-shirts, sweatshirts by Cameron got these Nike sportswear jogger pants are men's 2XL. Most of the stuff that came in that buy was 2XL, 3XL, and those did sell for $30 shipped.
Yeah, most of the pants are 2XL or some XL, and then the hoodies are 2XL and 3XL. No 3XL really pants. It's like XL or 2XL, and then the hoodies are 2XL or 3XL. Most of them should sell for around, I don't know, anywhere from 20 to 35 bucks, depending on what we have. There's a couple more valuable ones. We'll just show them. I'll show them this. But
next up, Cameron purchased this, not for $70 shipped from Marshall's, but for...
Yes, I can show them on the back what it is. $40.
$40 for the train. It is the Lionel brand Peanuts train. So each one, they have it's the Snoopy Railway. So they have the the blue box car, they have the red caboose, and then we have the black engine and coal car. Yeah, I know, I'm saying it. So I'm reading it over here so I can see what I'm saying. And then the piece that did sell today was the blue rail car.
Yep.
Their blue rail car did sell for 32 and some change. So hopefully somebody's fixing up theirs for Christmas time. That'll be so cute. And then it also comes with the remote too.
And the track and everything. So there's a lot of pieces to part out on there. If we can sell the other train car for 30 plus the engine, I think is 50. We'll easily have our money back on all that. Then plus the track and the controller are just extra profit. So this one, I'll knock something else over. This one wasn't an item that sold. This one wasn't worth selling as a whole set. I looked it up because I would have liked to have sold it. It's a smaller box, a little more manageable, but it just wasn't selling well enough. So yeah, and I already bought it, so I was like, I'll just part it out. It's worked. So
it doesn't include because you can also get the gondola and you can get the tank car. Looks like you can order those separately.
Yeah, they have Snoopy on them.
Those were on there, the yellow and the greenish ones. So those are cool. But yeah, so we don't have those pieces, but that's okay. The pieces that we're parting it out so somebody else can make theirs a little bit better. So 32 and some change for that.
Or if you have a Lionel train, even if you don't have the Peanuts train, you could still get the Peanuts cars and put them on your train. Yeah. A lot of them will still hook up and use the same track, obviously.
Yeah. Lionel's not going to change up their entire tracks.
As long as it's the newer one. The tracks, yeah, as long as it's the same track, it'll be fine. The same gauge, I should say. There's different gauges of size of train, so. Yeah. But yeah, so that's cool.
Then an Insignia Blu-ray remote from Camp 2023, sold for 7 and some change.
Not a whole lot.
Then,
this one's cool.
This is a cool one. Salvation Army online. Salvation Army local for us. This is a Old World Christmas Traditions to Cherish Scarecrow light.
He's super cool.
He is super cute. He's got
like
a kind of a wood base. I'll show you guys here. He is lit up right there.
Yeah, he's very cool.
Super cute.
I think he was like $8 or $12. I paid up a little bit for him, but
yeah. Because we live in a town that's got quite a bit of older people homes.
How dare you?
A lot of our local places, they have like these older pieces that you can't get anymore, which is so cool. But this person messaged and said, thank you so much. They're adding it to their collection. And this piece did sell for $128 shipped.
Yes, so that was a good deal. It did take a while to sell, but it did. Which also, I told Linda, I want to go to Salvation Army this weekend. So this is a sign. It's a sign that we need to be there because we just sold it on Thursday. So
maybe other people get rid of old Halloween stuff too, so we can pick all that up.
Salvation Army is great for us for finding home goods and stuff like this, or dishware because their prices are really good. We do really well on that kind of stuff there. I've got a couple electronics and odds and ends and some clothing items we do well, but it's like really
clothing we have to have a lot of time though because to go through those racks, they're stuffed.
We usually look just a couple areas. I've got a couple shoes, but not really that many. Usually it is home goods, kitchen items, or knick-knack, holiday, stuff like that. Kitchen appliances, their prices are really good there. So,
yep.
Next one.
Next up, this person messaged me. This is they bought 2 different ones. The Amco brake cylinder hone parts. They're 2 different kinds, a $16.50 and a $37.50. They got each of them for $20. Free shipping because they bought both of them. We obviously save on shipping. So those are both out of $1,200 tool buy.
Which we have. We don't have much. We already made all of our money back on that. But anything we sell now is just all profit, so we can make a little bit of deals. So that's all we got. I appreciate you guys watching. It's been a good week. I hope you learned something. If not, had fun. We'll be back in a sec with what sells this weekend. Hopefully I have some good stuff to show you. Bye-bye.
Happy Halloween.